Welcome back to the Flashracing Cup Series Season 3. Since September 27th, 1996, Cup Series race cars have not been at this track. So today in the Flashracing Cup Series, for this North Wilkesboro 200, we're going to bring these guys back to this iconic racetrack known in NASCAR. And it really brings excitement to old school NASCAR fans to hear about this track in this schedule for the Flashracing Cup Series Season 3. On pole today, and today is most likely going to be an unpredictable event since we haven't been here in such a long time. Since 1996, Eric Amarola is on pole. First time he's ever got up there on pole for the Flashracing Cup Series Season 3. He just really caught lightning in a bottle during the practice sessions. He was just that good. The team was ready. They knew what they had. They had to bring a good race car if they want to win races in the Flashracing Cup Series Season 3. And Eric Amarola was able to deliver in terms of putting down good practice and qualifying laps. So Eric Amarola is definitely going to be the one to watch with the fastest car this time around. Chase Elliott in the number 9 Napa Auto Parts car is starting second place in the Napa Auto Parts Chevrolet for Chase Elliott. And he is going to be really exciting to watch. A young driver on an old school racetrack. Can he get it done, Chase Elliott? Chase Elliott wants to get another victory to get himself further into the points conversation. He's in the top 4 in points. He just needs a further push to get to the front. Alex Ross, his first ever start at the North Wilkesboro Speedway, and it's going to be here in the Flashracing Cup Series for the North Wilkesboro 200. Alex Ross's first ever time taking on this pavement. It is a short track, and to his advantage, he's very good at short tracks. However, he's never been here before. Will his short track experience bring him luck and joy here today, here in North Wilkesboro Speedway? It's going to be really exciting to see what Alex Ross can do to perform today. Denny Hamlin as well. He has won the iRacing event here. Will he bring the iRacing experience to the Cup Series? I hear iRacing is pretty different from the real-life thing, so we're definitely going to have to see how this goes for Denny Hamlin today. And, of course, starting 5th in the top 5, Kyle Busch. Now, Kyle Busch, these Toyotas have not won a race. Today can be a good opportunity, folks. Toyota is the only manufacturer who hasn't won a race in the Flashracing Cup Series Season 3. The only manufacturer that hasn't done it. Chevrolet has been the dominant manufacturer. But guess what, folks? Ford came in there and won a race this season with Izzy B at the Target Raceway. But Toyota is winless in the Flashracing Cup Series so far with either driver, but have found themselves in the points conversation, but not as high up as they would hope for. Can Toyota turn things around today with these 2 drivers starting in the top 5? I really think it can, folks. Toyotas are fast race cars when they are built well. When they're performing up to spec, they can certainly bring things to the table. And Kyle Busch and Denny Hamlin are those drivers you'd expect to be doing that very thing. And that has been your top 5, of course, here in the Flashracing Cup Series. The first time ever we've been at this track for the Flashracing Cup Series, and the first time Cup cars have been here since 1996. It's going to be really exciting, folks. This is going to be one heck of an event, and a cool old school showdown, bringing some of this brand new technology, this fine new technology, to an old school racetrack that has been brought back thanks to the efforts of many here for the Flashracing Cup Series. So this is going to be really exciting. So we want to thank the Flashracing Cup Series track crew for bringing this track back so we can go green here in the Flashracing Cup Series for the first time ever. And get to see these neat, brand new, grand spanking new Cup Series equipment around the racetrack. It'll be the first and final time that Generation 6 diecast will be racing around the North Wilkesboro Speedway for points. So we're going to have to find out how today goes. So without further ado, let's get down your starting lineup for today's race for the North Wilkesboro 200. So here we go. We have Eric Amarola, Chase Elliott, Alex Ross, Denny Hamlin, Kyle Busch, Kevin Harvick, Christopher Bell, Kurt Busch starting pretty high today, William Byron, Cole Custer also starting higher than usual, Phil Torres, Joe Logano starting higher than usual, Brad Keselowski starting higher than usual, Daniel Suarez, Kyle Larson, and Alex Bowman starting a little lower than usual. Simon Torres starting to pick things up a little bit more, Ross Chastain Flash Racer, Bubba Wallace. Chase Briscoe is starting a little higher than usual. And that's another story. Stuart Haas Racing really needs to get up there and win a race. We got Izzy B in the number 60 car. We got Chris Buescher, Eric Jones, Ryan Newman, Tyler Reddick, Austin Dillon, Matt Benedetto, Jessica Mon, a tad higher than usual. Could be a little better. Ryan Blaney, the lowest Penske car today. We have Martin Truex Jr., Anthony Alfredo, Corey LaJoie. We have the number 77 car, Justin Haley today. We have Ricky Stenhouse Jr. And starting in last, unfortunately, is the number 37 of Ryan Preece. Without further ado, let's get the starting lineup on so we can go green here for the North Wilkesboro Speedway 200. Let's get our pre-race ceremonies on and get ready to go green. Stay tuned. It's the Flash Racing Cup Series Season 3 here at North Wilkesboro. Alright folks, the engines are fired up, and these guys off camera are about to do pace laps around the racetrack, paced by Richard Petty's old car. That's really exciting that we were able to get this car out here for a retro event. Why not have a retro pace car? So without further ado, we're going to get these cars cleared from the racetrack so we can do our basic racing rules package like we've always done, where we have a spinner in the background of our video. Whatever number that lands on, that's how many boxes you move on the racetrack. And it also determines how aggressive these drivers can be based off of the telemetry data we got for these drivers for the diecast. As usual, that's how we've done it always. So without further ado, we're going to do our thing. Get us ready to go green here for the North Wilkesboro 200. Who will win the first ever race here since 1996? We're going to have to find out here at North Wilkesboro. Stay tuned for the green flag. Alright folks, the cars are cleared from the racetrack, and the pace car is about to head in as it's doing another lap for us, showing off that beautiful looking retro number 43 car. Nice to see that car rolling around on camera. It's been ages and years since, but the pace car is in. The engines are turned on, of course, they're revved up, and they're gonna be really excited to see these guys go at a retro racetrack. It's going to be a lot of fun, so let's stay tuned for the drop of the green flag. Alright folks, green flag is about to drop. Here we go. Green flag is out here at the North Wilkesboro Speedway, the first time since 1996. Here it comes Eric Amarola and the Smithfield Ford Mustang. And that right there is a spectacular run for Eric Amarola. That is really good. Really, really good run. Can he keep it out front to go out there and win this race? Remember, Eric Amarola has capabilities of winning races. Can he show it today? Running that bottom line. Yeah, that's right, folks. This track's going to be a little easier to run more lines on. Here comes Chase Elliott in the Napa Auto Parts car. He's going to try to chase after another victory so he can get another win and try to bury Kyle Larson as much as possible. Chase, that's a really smooth rolling car. He's going to be hard to beat. And there he is, folks. Chase Elliott is going to take the lead just like that, folks. Elliott out front here at North Wilkesboro. Here comes Alex Ross. And Alex Ross could easily put this one to sleep with the speed he's got at short tracks. Oh yeah, that car really can get it done. He's going to pass both of them. He's going to dive bomb Chase Elliott right there and take the lead. Alex Ross has taken the lead here at North Wilkesboro Speedway, dive bombing Chase Elliott and making a clean pass on Eric Amarola. You can see the skill Alex Ross brings to these short tracks is really showing through here today, driving that number 71 car. Here comes Denny Hamlin in the number 11 FedEx car. And he is going to get a spot. He's going to do a bump and run right there. He's going to move Eric Amarola up the racetrack. And Amarola is going to lose all that speed. And Denny Hamlin takes away that spot right there, driving that number 11 car. Aric Almirola has been moved. Not to worry, though. He's still in the top 5. Here comes Kyle Busch in that number 18 car. Kyle Busch is going to do it. See if he can get that spot. And he's going to do the same thing. Moves Denny Hamlin up the racetrack. Slides a little bit. Little squirrely. And boom. Kyle Busch does it like that. He's going to make it past Denny Hamlin right there. Busch is going to be able to make that happen. Wow. Just like that. Even to his own teammate he did it. And that's going to give him up to 3rd place right there. That's 8 possible points if the race ends just like this. We'll have to find out. Here comes Kevin Harvick in the number 4 Mobile 1 car. See what he's got. Oh, he's going to slide a little bit, but he's going to keep on going. He's going to make it past his teammate, Aric Almirola, and that's all he's going to get out of that number 4 car right there. Looks like Alex Ross is going to be still the leader of this race. Here comes Christopher Bell, folks. And he's not going to make it that far. It looks like he's going to be the slowest car of the racetrack so far. It's Christopher Bell in that number 20. Alex Ross is still out front with Chase Elliott in 2nd place so far. Here comes Kurt Busch in the number 1 car for Ganassi Flash Racer Motorsports. Remember, that new partnership is still going on. That's a really smooth rolling car. Let's see what he's got with it. And Denny Hamlin is going to lose a spot, and that's going to back up the field a little bit. So we're going to move Denny Hamlin back. Kurt Busch is going to kind of run that middle to bottom lane to get past Denny Hamlin. There it is, folks. Now Kurt Busch is now in the top 5. Bumps Kevin Harvick out the top 5, as you can see. Wow, that's a good, this is going to be a good day for Kurt Busch. Catching up with his brother Kyle right there. Elliot is still in 2nd place. He finds himself in 2nd place a lot. And so does Alex Ross. But Alex Ross is really still getting it out there and really performing. Here comes William Byron. William Byron is only going to get past the number 10 car. And he's going to get that spot. And now it looks like the 10 and 20 cars, the 20 and the 10, are going to be probably the slower cars as we move forward. Remember, with this package, usually the runs start slowing down, and it looks like we might be having that so far in this single stage race. Remember, it's a single stage race since this is a new track. Here comes Cole Custer in the number 41 car. And Cole Custer's going to make a pass on Aric Almirola right there. And yep, that 20 car might be the new car that's going to start falling back. It's Cole Custer just taking his spot. Here comes Phil Torres in that number 46 car. We know this guy's going to be aggressive because he's shown it everywhere. That he's willing to do whatever it takes to win any racetrack. And here, I'm expecting no different from that number 46 of Philip Torres for Flashracing Motorsports. The first Flashracing Motorsports car to go. And that 46 car was built a good race car. As you can see, he's going to make a clean pass on Kurt Busch. Can he get around Kyle Busch? He's going to move him up the racetrack. That's a clean move. That is a clean move. You can move someone out the way dirtily, but it looks like Phil Torres is going to do it the clean way right there. Just give him a tiny tap on the rear quarter panel and make it right by. That's how short track racing works, and Phil Torres just made the most of it right there. So Phil Torres is really showing some driving talent right there. And of course, Kyle Busch being Kyle Busch, he's a little bit not happy with that. So there you go. Phil Torres. It's going to be, I'm telling you, it's going to be Phil Torres versus the field when we get to Talladega. That is really going to be crazy. Stay tuned for Phil Torres versus the field when we get to Talladega. Here comes Joe Logano in the number 22 car. And oh, by the way, Alex Ross still dominating. Elliot still in 2nd place. Just can't find a way around this 71 car here. Looks like the 41 car is going to lose a spot right there to Joe Logano. It's not going to be enough. The 10 and 20 cars are just falling behind. They're just continuing to fall behind here in this race. Here comes the number 2 of Brad Keselowski. Let's see what he's got. he's got to have a good run. He really needs to have put together much better runs that he's been putting recently. And I'm not sure if that's going to be good enough. We'll have to see. But he's getting awful close to that 24 car right there. Here comes Daniel Suarez in that number 99 Camping World Chevrolet. Let's see what he's got. Oh, wow. He really almost overslit the car right there. Okay, that car just drifted ever so slightly. But Daniel Suarez is going to get past the number 41 car. Man, those 99 cars at Trackhouse roll really smooth. I can tell you what, if they could just squeeze a little bit more out of that car to get all the way up here, I'll tell you what, Daniel Suarez can be a contender for a lot more races than just this. Kyle Larson and that number 5 car. And Kyle Larson has been the strong car all season long. He's the points leader with the most points in this season so far. We're going to have to find out. Let's see what he's got. And that car does roll smooth on short tracks. Not the best quality diecast out there, but he is going to make it past Kurt Busch. So Kurt Busch is going to try to get the dive bomb. He's going to do it clean. A little bit of contact, not too major, as the leaders are going to be moving up. Kyle Larson's going to get that spot, and he's going to work his way into the top 5. Very good job right there for Kyle Larson. Kyle Larson continuing the momentum right there, finishing top 5, top 10, and even winning close to every week. Here comes Season 1 champion, Alex Bowman. He won the championship in Season 1, and he's won here. He's won at short tracks, so let's see if he can win here today. This is going to be a new track for him. When you put a former champion in a situation like this, brand new racetrack, contending for points, we're gonna see how well Alex Bowman can handle the pressure here, and see if he can catch up to the 71 car in the lead. Not the best run in the world, but it's definitely gonna be something for that 48 car, and he's gonna make it past his teammate, the number 24. Very clean pass, bam, right there. Right in front of that 24 car he's going to go. But it's not going to be the lead. Alex Ross still has the lead so far. Alex Bowman is going to be stuck behind that 4 car for the foreseeable future in this race. Alex Ross dominating, folks. Remember, he's looking for his first win. Can today be the day he gets his first career win? We're going to have to find out, folks. Still got a long ways to go for Alex Ross. Here comes Ross Chastain in the Clover Chevrolet Camaro for Ganassi Flashracing Motorsports. Not the fastest run either for this 42 car. He's only going to get past the 41 for that spot and get behind future teammate Daniel Suarez. Ross Chastain will be working with Daniel Suarez at Trackhouse next season, so stay tuned for that one. That's going to be really exciting to drive the number 1 car that Kurt is in for the rest of this season. Here comes the number 25 of Simon Torres. He also hasn't won a race this year. So it looks like he's going to have to push a little bit harder, and the team is going to have to push his equipment a little bit harder, work on that car a little more to get him some better finishes here. Simon Torres is capable, but has been held back by the equipment. They're not really sure what's happening with this 25. He is performing decent, but they can make this 25 car better, and the team knows this. So we're going to see what kind of work went into this car today with this lap he's going to pull. And he is going to pass Kevin Harvick right there, so he is going to get something out of this deal. Yeah, everyone else is going to be backing up here. There you go. Harvick's going to lose that spot, and he's going to try to pass him clean, and that clean pass is going to happen. He's stuck behind rival Denny Hamlin. That's a little unfortunate, but he is going to make it close to the top 10. We'll have to see. Looks like he is going to be in contention for a top 10 here. Simon Torres. Looks like he's going to start picking up his game. And that 25 team, that whole 25 team, Flashracing Motorsports, going to try to pick things up. It looks like they will be getting it done today. They are capable, and they are squeezing all they can out of that number 25. Here comes Flash Racer, your Season 2. This is your defending champion this year. Flash Racer driving the number 94 car. Let's see what Flash Racer's got for the field, guys. Flash Racer, the first ever start he's had here at North Wilkesboro. We're going to have to see what Flash Racer does to get things done here. That's been Flash Racer's goal, to get things done and perform well. Oh, he got a little squirrely right there. Let's see what he does to get past Kyle Larson. And he is going to get past the number 5 of Kyle Larson. That's all he's going to get, but these leaders are going to start moving up to make space for the action. There it is. And it looks like, oh, Kyle Larson, a little bit of contact right there. Hard racing right there, and Flash Racer just doesn't understand what all that was for. They weren't even competing for the lead right there. That's just for one spot. It's not even for the lead. That's like for like 5th place. And Flash Racer is like, what's that all about? You could have easily just raced me a little cleaner. That's what's on the mind of Flash Racer right now. On the radio, you can definitely hear Flash Racers complaining about this 5 car already as it is. That's a rivalry that's been brewing. Here comes the number 23 car of Bubba Wallace, that new team. Let's see what this guy's got. Bubba Wallace, man, he can easily just get out there and win a race. He's capable of doing it. 23 just has to work a little bit harder for this team to see if Bubba Wallace can actually win. Let's see what he's got, man. Bubba Wallace. Bubba Wallace going to get past Daniel Suarez. Oh, a little contact right there. A little squirrely. It's that part of the pavement that's causing that to happen. Like, these drivers, they do get a little squirrely, and you can slide up into the car that's next to you. No damage to the diecast themselves. But in terms of this package, that's an aggressive move, Bubba Wallace. It probably didn't mean to do that. It was probably just the track being aggressive to the drivers. Yeah, that's certainly what it is. There's a little bump on this track. There's an old racetrack. There's a bump right there that caused that 23 car to ever so slightly tap the 99 car. So there you go. I'm sure the 99 team understands what happened there. Have to see. Here comes Chase Briscoe in the number 14. And he's going to spin out. Chase Briscoe has spun out of this race. And that Chase Briscoe, that is going to be a DNF for him. That's unfortunate, man. Stuart Haas, they have lost a car. They were having such a great day today. Or at least for one of their cars, Kevin Harvick. And then the other 2 are falling behind, and one has wrecked. So Stuart Haas is having a little bit of issues here. Gonna have to see who's next. Izzy B in the number 60 car for Roush. Roush Fenway Racing, folks. Izzy B has been the best car thus far this season in terms of the Fords. Bubba Wallace, as you can see, 3 wide right there. That's 3 wide with Izzy B right there. And it looks like that's where she's going to stay. She's going to be past the number 22 car. Can't quite make the pass on this 23. But that's 3 wide right there. 3 wide at North Wilkesboro. Very exciting to see this right here, folks. Bubba Wallace is in a Ford sandwich, a Mustang burger right there for Bubba Wallace. That's definitely something you don't want to be in. Here comes Chris Buescher and the number 17 car. Looks like he's going to pass the number 42. 99 car is just ever so slightly faster coming out of that corner. 17 looks like he's only going to get past 4 of the cars. Here comes Eric Jones, a Championship 4 finalist from last season, driving for Joe Gibbs. And of course the 20 car, which of course is the guy that replaced him. Well, we're going to have to see if Eric Jones can once again outperform Christopher Bell. Christopher Bell is driving the same equipment that Eric Jones had last year, yet Eric Jones has more points, and all Christopher Bell has delivered so far has been a goose egg. Let's see if that trend is going to continue. And there goes Eric Jones. Now we got 4 wide. That's 4 wide between Brad Keselowski, Bubba Wallace, Izzy B, and now Eric Jones, making it 4 wide. That is absolutely it. Balls to the walls. 4 wide. Eric Jones just made it to get past the number 24, William Byron right there. So Eric Jones right there, If there was a reward for that, that is the balls to the walls move right there. If you're Erik Jones, definitely taking more chances than Christopher Bell has, driving the same equipment he had last year. So Erik Jones' old car, with Christopher Bell driving it, it looks like Christopher Bell isn't getting as much as Erik Jones was. And Joe Gibbs Racing fired Erik Jones to end up with this. A much worse equipment outrunning top-tier equipment. Pure embarrassment for the 20 team today. Here comes Ryan Newman in the number 6 Oscar Mayer car. And he's only going to get past the number 10 of Eric Amarola. Race is almost through with. Got a couple cars left. Here comes Tyler Reddick. Ooh, that is not a fast enough run. That is a weak run. And now the 20 car is the slowest car on the track out of all the cars that have went. Man, Erik Jones is making Richard Petty Motorsports look really good right now. Here comes the number 3. 4 wide again. Another balls to the walls move right there. Then we got more 3 wide. But it looks like that 3 car is not going to pass the 43. So look, we got 2 packs of 3 wide here. 2 packs of 3 wide. Look at that. And William Byron is in the midst of it. Holy cow. We got a race here at North Wilkesboro. We got a race mid-pack. Meanwhile, the leader's been pulling away from the field. With only Elliot, just a couple links, just a little bit lower than a car link behind the number 71 car. This 21 car here, Matt DiBenedetto, is the next car up, as we have done his spinner. There you go. He's going to get past the 17 car, and that's all he's going to make it. And a little bit, not quite 3 wide going into that corner, but definitely a wad up coming in out of that corner. Jessica Monden, the number 31 car. Let's see what she's got driving for Richard Childress Racing. There's rumors that Jessica Monden might not be at that RCR car much longer. There has been tension in the organization that's still trying to be figured out here. They've got to get that figured out a little bit quicker. But as for now, Jessica Monden's been pushing as much as she could out of that car. So let's see what Jessica's got for this 31 car. And it looks like she's only going to get past the number 6 and only get past the number 41. That 42 car is scored ahead of the number 31. Here comes Ryan Blaney is up next. Ryan Blaney. We're going to have to see what he's got, folks. This is going to be cool. Because Penske Racing hasn't been that competitive as of recent. Can they turn it around? We'll have to see. Because Alex Ross has been the dominant car of the day. Let's see what he's got. There goes Ryan Blaney. He's going to dive bomb. Here we go. 4 wide. Blaney took it 4 wide right there in that corner. As you just saw, 4 wide, but the run's still going. 4 wide again. 4 wide again, and he's going to go dive bomb, mosey his way on along. Oh, Elliot, Flash Racer has to move up to make room for him to come by here, because he's got a fast race car and takes the lead away. Throws the block on Alex Ross. Alex Ross trying to make the pass. Contact. A lot of contact right there. But Blaney is going to be out front for the first time since season 1. He's in contention for trying to win a race. Penske Racing, Ford is getting into the conversation in terms of the championship. Look at this, folks. Ryan Blaney has put himself in the conversation of winning a race. The first time he's going to win a race since season 1, if he can do it. We've got a couple cars left. We've got 6 cars left in this race. Martin Truex Jr. is up next. And that number 19. Oh, he's got a problem. He's going to slide up into the pack. And we got a collection of cars. Ryan Newman, Amarola. Reddick is caught up in it. A little bit of we got a wreck here. And there it is, folks. We've got 4 cars taken out. And Christopher Bell barely able to scrape by that one. So we got a 4-car pileup. We got 19 is out. 6 cars counted out. 8 cars counted out. And the 10 car who made contact with the wall, he's out of it as well. So that was the first. That was the North Wilkesboro big one. They are out. Looks like we got 4 cars left. Anthony Alfredo, he's the next car up. Let's see what he's got. And that's all he's going to make it. Not very far. 20 cars, no longer the slowest car. Now he's been outdone for being the slowest by Anthony Alfredo. Here comes the number 7 of Corey LaJoie. Not a far run. This is probably when the runs are going to start to slow down. Here comes the number 77 of Ross Chastain. Or not Ross Chastain. Ross Chastain is in the 42. This is Justin Haley. Driving that Earnhardt car. There is no better place to be running a car like this than at an old school track like North Wilkesboro. And even Spire Motorsports can even pass Christopher Bell. And Eric Jones is running up here with the big boys. Wow, man. This is definitely an embarrassing day for Christopher Bell. I'd be embarrassed to be that 20 car. And I'd be embarrassed to Joe Gibbs Racing, man. Because you've got a former driver outperforming you in every way. Man, this 20 car, this has got to be the most humiliating race weekend of Flashracing Cup Series Season 3 by far. So far, everything's not so great for the 20 camp. Here comes Ricky Stenhouse Jr. This guy's a threat, man, whenever he's out there. So let's see what he's got. Not much of a threat today. He's only going to get past the number 38 car. And man, Christopher Bell's went in with grasp of Ricky Stenhouse. What a wild day here. One more lap to go, and it's Ryan Preece. Now, Ryan Preece can perform at short tracks. He's the last car, so Ryan Blaney's race could be in jeopardy if Ryan Preece has the fastest car here on the last lap. We're going to have to find out who will win North Wilkesboro. If anything happens to that 12th car, and if anything happens to that 37, then Alex Ross can get his first win of the season. Now I have to find out one more to go. Ryan Preece. Oh, he's going to spin that car out. His race is over. And without further ado, every car has ran around the racetrack. And the car that came out of turn 4 with Alex Ross right behind. Second place, the heartbreak for Alex Ross once again. Ryan Blaney is going to win for the first time since Season 1 here in the Flashracing Cup Series at North Wilkesboro. Ryan Blaney has won here at North Wilkesboro Speedway. And that is it, folks. That has been North Wilkesboro. And we are going to go down your finishing order here. There we are, folks. We're going to get to it. You're going to see where did your favorite driver finish? We're about to find out here. Another heartbreaking second place finish for Alex Ross. But Alex Ross, man, I'm telling you, this guy is getting closer and closer to winning a race. But Ryan Blaney has taken the win. Alex Ross in second place. Chase Elliott, third. Fourth for Phil Torres. Fifth for Kyle Busch. Sixth for Flash Racer. Seventh for Kyle Larson. Eighth for Kurt Busch. Ninth for Denny Hamlin. And 10th for Simon Torres. Kevin Harvick's gonna barely miss out. Stewart-Haas Racing was that close. A couple inches, a couple seconds away. It was a couple lengths, like a length away. Kevin Harvick was a length away from making it to the top 10 and earning a point. And Simon Torres is just going to take that away from him. And there it is, folks. Ryan Blaney has won for the first time since Season 1. He has not won a race. Holy cow, folks. This is it right here, man. Ryan Blaney gets it done for Penske Racing. And it's Ford's second victory. And that's definitely going to be the bandage over the wound after Ford has lost their winning streak at Bowman Gray Stadium. They can start a new one here. More than likely, with the future of the Flash Racing Cup, they can likely start a new one, and it starts here at North Wilkesboro. Ryan Blaney has won. Ryan Blaney, for the first time since Season 1, is going to be able to celebrate here. Usually doesn't do burnouts, but he's going to give the fans a little bit of a show. And that's it. That's all he's going to do for a burnout. Remember, Ryan Blaney usually doesn't do burnouts, But when you're gonna celebrate, when you haven't won in such a long time, the excitement definitely kicks in. It even heard the crew over the radio, do a burnout, Ryan, and you were hearing them call that out. And there it is. The 12 team is finally gonna be back in victory lane for the first time since season 1, man. Can you believe it, folks? Ryan Blaney and this number 12 Penske team has found a way to get back to victory lane. They haven't done it all season. They haven't won a race all season in season 2. And they finally were able to put things together here and get Penske Racing its first victory this season here. And it's going to come out the legendary North Wilkesboro. This is a big one. This is a big one for Ryan Blaney. And Ryan Blaney and Penske Racing are sure going to celebrate hard after that one. And of course, you can see the dejection in Alex Ross. So close to winning another race and another second place. And of course, Chase Elliott just fell back again. He was in the lead. He could have won this race, and then Alex Ross passed him, and it was just downhill from there. Just couldn't get past both Alex Ross and then Ryan Blaney out of nowhere. And this is a fairly out of nowhere win, and it wasn't even a restrictor plate race. This is a short track. So Ryan Blaney's going to come back on the short track. So we got the Mustangs, as Phil noticed earlier in the season when Izzy B won. There's going to come a point where the Mustangs are going to start waking up. And it looks like they can start doing that. Ryan Blaney's put himself in a very good position to get 2 wins in a row. He won today. He's got the winner's edge. Now, can you imagine, folks, because Ryan Blaney, with the next track coming up here at Talladega, Ryan Blaney is fabulous at Talladega. So he has a chance to be the championship, for the regular season championship spoiler. Could be. We don't know yet, because Kyle Larson and Phil Torres have built a points cushion. But man, at least if he wins Talladega, he might or might not win the regular season championship, but he'll put himself in championship contention with 2 victories if he can get it done at Talladega. Just, man, pure shock right there. Ryan Blaney has won for the first time, man. I cannot believe, for the first time since season 1, which was not even broadcast here on YouTube, which is crazy to think. There it is. Ryan Blaney wins here at the North Wilkesboro Speedway. And that is it, folks. This has been the North Wilkesboro Speedway. This has been the Flashracing Cup Series here at the North Wilkesboro Speedway. And a Ford is in victory lane. As Phil noticed, you even see him watching this celebration, man. He's like, man, I called this one. I knew the Ford Mustangs were going to start waking up. And this is a shame for me, because I had planned, you can imagine Phil, what he's saying there as he's being interviewed. I had planned to win this race to outperform Kyle Larson, but it just didn't work out. As you can see, Kyle Larson, this is where Kyle Larson is. He actually fell back. Neither Phil Torres or Kyle Larson were contenders for this race. None of them. It was between Chase Elliott, Alex Ross, and Ryan Blaney out of nowhere. And the out of nowhere Ryan Blaney came through and got his first victory since season 1. And is going to net himself the 10 points here for the Flashracing Cup Series. This is a big deal on all fronts. The only Penske driver to earn a win this season has been Ryan Blaney. So there you go, folks. This has been the Flashracing Cup Series Season 3 here at the North Wilkesboro Speedway for the North Wilkesboro 200. We really hope you guys enjoyed it. This is the first time we've ever brought this track to the Flashracing Cup Series, and we really hope you guys enjoyed this track's debut. If Season 4 does happen, we will be returning, and of course, Ryan Blaney will be our defending winner. So there it is, folks. Congratulations to Ryan Blaney and Penske Racing for winning here today. And let me tell you something, folks. Phil, I think he's right. We could see the Mustangs wake up. And remember, these Fords are good at the plate tracks. So at Talladega next week, it's going to be really exciting to see how well he's going to perform. And will he work with his teammates, or will he leave him in the dust? I'm telling you what, man. Talladega is going to be a really exciting race. We can't wait for you guys to check it out. So thank you guys for watching this event here at North Wilkesboro Speedway. This has been the Flashracing Cup Series Season 3 at North Wilkesboro Speedway. Congratulations to Ryan Blaney and Penske Racing.